Welcome to the part 3 of the 3-part video series where I'm going to show you how to create MySQL Table Manager with a nice user interface. So this is part 3, and in this video I'm going to show you how to view the data from MySQL Table and also how to delete that data. So stay with me. Hey, what's up guys? Sinead here from codingpassiveincome.com, the place where I help others to become a web developer much easier and faster than they will do it on their own. So if that is something that interests you, consider subscribing. So now I'm here at my PHP store, and here is the code that we have written in the past 2 videos. And for those of you that are looking to download this source code, you can find the link in the description below. Also, if you didn't watch the first 2 parts, I will suggest to you to do it. So here you can see our table, and here is the result so far. So if we click on the view or delete, you can see that we do not have any data, but when we click on the edit, everything is working just fine. So now first I'm going to create the functionality for this view button. So first thing that I'm going to do is, since we are going to have the same content, I want to modify the edit function that we have so far. So I want to be able to use the same function to edit and view the data. So I will change the name to the view or edit, and here we will receive row ID, and I want to here specify the type. Is it view or edit? And down here I'm going to say if type equal view, we will do this, else we are going to do this. So now for the edit, we need edit row ID, country, and all this stuff. So I will move it here, and also this part here I will move here, okay? And at the end the table manager to show it will be the same. And for the view we will have a little bit different situation, but first let's edit the place where we used before edit function. So I will go to the Ajax file, I will find our edit function that we have used, and as you can see here I have only first I need to change the name, and also here I need to specify that we want to edit, okay? And let's just escape this and let's make a test. So refresh, edit, and this part is working, except that this country name should be changed. So I will go to our new function and say here, since it's going to be the same, that our model title, which is here, if you don't remember, will be changed to the .html response.country name. Okay, so let's make a test, edit, and here we go. If we close it, go edit again, it's a new country, and so on. So now let's make a little few changes. So now this content that is for editing, I will move to the new container. Let's say this will be edit content, and I will do this, and then we are going to have here another one that is show content, and let's say we are going to have one, let's say by default this will be style display none, okay, this is by default. So here I'm going to have one, let's say h3. I will just say here short description, and I will have one div id equal short description view, because we already have short description edit, and that's it. So let me just duplicate this, and between those I will insert one horizontal line, and I will change this to the long description and here to the long description view. So now down here I'm going to say show content will fade out and edit content will fade in. And now above is just different situation. Okay, and here I'm going to say that short description view dot html response dot short description, and the same thing will be with long description. Okay, and I will just move those two up. I love to nicely sort the content that we have, so it's much easier for me to read it. Okay, you don't need to do that, but that is just the way that I'm doing things. And now we need to make a click action for our view button. So here it is. So I can just copy this, move here, and I will just say here view, and let's make a test. So I will go to the view, and now as you can see, here is short description and here is long description. And as you can see now, this text is too long and I need to do a scroll, so it will be much nicer if we create a scroller for this long description. So I will go to the index.html, and here I will just do some inline CSS and say that our flow is scroll and that our height is, let's say, 300 pixels. So let's make a test. View, and now it is really good. It looks really nice. For the short description we don't need it, and here's the name of the country. But now there is one problem. If we now click, now here's a button save that we really don't need. We should have the button close, and also if we click anywhere else, once this is closed, when we now click on the add new, this happens, so we are not able to add new. And if we click on the edit, that works fine. Okay, so now we need to fix those small problems. So let's say I will add here on the table manager, I'm going to set an event hidden dot bootstrap model, and I will call the function, and here I'm going to just set the defaults, which is show content dot fade out, edit content dot fade in, and I'm going to say that our edit row ID is 0, and of course we have long description will be an empty. You can duplicate this. This will be our short description, and also there is our country name, will be empty. And also there is a button, so let's just copy this, move up here, and I will say value is add new, and this key is add new. So let's make a test again. So now if we click on the edit, close, go to the add new, this is looking good. And also if we click on the view, this is looking good. We can select, copy whatever we want, and this is good. Okay, but the problem is when we click on the view, this button here should be close. So what I'm going to do is, for the manage, let's say I will just manage btn dot fade out, and I'm going to create new button here. So I will say input type button, class button, let's say primary, and let's say data dismiss model. Okay, and let's say value is close. So let's just make a test for this. Okay, so we'll go to the view, there is a close button, we'll hit close, and it's closing. So now when go add new, okay, this is working fine, but let's say that by default this is close btn, and I will say style display none. So that is just by the default. So here I will say close btn dot fade out. Okay, here close btn dot fade in, and here close btn dot fade out. So let's make a test. So now when we go to the add new, there isn't close button. When we go to the edit, there isn't. And when we go to the view, there is close button, but there isn't any other. So close, and that's it, which works really nice. So here for the default, we should set that manage btn and dot fade in. One quick test again. Okay. So everything is working just fine, and we have nice view functionality. Okay. And the last thing that I want to show is how to delete something from the table. So we need to make functionality for this delete button. So first I'm going for the Ajax file, and here I will set on click. Let's say the name of the function will be delete row, and it will receive one parameter, which is the ID of the row. Okay, so now let's go and write this function. So I will say function delete row, and parameter is row ID. And here first I'm going to check if the person really wants to delete this. So we can say if confirm are you sure. So if the person wants to delete, we will do this, else we want to make a test, else you give up. And here we will say alert delete, just to make sure that this is working correct. So press delete, it says are you sure, and you say cancel, it says you give up, say okay, and if I say okay, it says delete, which is awesome. That part works great. So if person doesn't want to delete, nothing will happen, and if he wants, we are going to make an Ajax call. So let me just copy this, okay, here, and I will copy here. Alright, let's see what is wrong. There's nothing wrong. So we are making our URL of the Ajax call is ajax.php. Our key is delete row, and our row ID is row ID. And now here we will just alert response, whatever the server is returned, but probably it's going to be that it is deleted. And now inside Ajax I will go just move up here and do this. So here I will say if post key equal delete row, we will just execute one query and say delete from country where ID equal row ID, okay, and we will return to the jQuery the row has been deleted. And of course we want to remove that row directly from this table that is inside browser. So how we are going to do that? If you remember, every row have one column with the ID country underscore ID of the row. So we are going to position ourselves here, and then we are going to find parent and delete that parent. So I'll go to the index.html and say country underscore plus row ID dot parent dot remove, and this should work. Let's make a test. Refresh, delete, are you sure? Yes, and nothing happens. Refresh, it's deleted inside MySQL Table, but it's not deleted here. Let's find the reason. Delete. Okay, so there is something wrong. So this ID country underscore and parent is this. So why is this not removing? I'm not sure. Let's find out. So the problem is that our data type is JSON and we are returning the text from our server. I guess that is the problem. Let's try again. Okay, now let's try to delete this one. Okay, and now there's an alert, the row has been deleted. Okay, and that works great. Delete again. Okay, so yeah, this works amazing now. So now guys, you have the complete functionality on how to add, edit, view and delete the data from MySQL table, and also we have added a lot of additional functionalities for our table. So guys, I hope that you like this 3-part video series, and if you do and you think that there is someone that will benefit